Good evening, everyone. Wish that you have had a prosperous and productive, focused, relaxed, and peaceful start to your day. Today, I want to focus on the concept of faith and belief and staying connected to possibility and understanding that literally any possibility is out there in the quantum field. Everything is possible. I'm not sure if I've shared this previously. However, one of my favorite quotes of all time that I recently learned this year came from 2020, Dr. Dyer. Nobody knows enough about anything to be a pessimist. Nobody knows enough about HIV. Nobody knows enough about the coronavirus. Nobody knows enough about death. Nobody knows enough about anything to be a pessimist, because we literally live in a field of infinite possibility. And the biggest gap between those possibilities and our reality is what we believe is possible. Where did we develop the mindset to ever say that with my luck, this won't work out? Who trained us to think that way? Why would someone choose to think as a pessimist? Why would you choose to think on the downward side? On the side of doubt, guilt? Why do we feel that way? We've been conditioned to feel that way, of course. And I'm simply bringing this to our awareness that this is something that is holding us back. See, I recently had my students studying some material from Les Brown, and he talked about taking risk. And check that wasn't Les Brown, it was Denzel Washington's commencement speech. Definitely, after this video, stay on YouTube and go type in Denzel Washington speech. And any of them will do. It's about a 10-minute video. He talks about that nothing in life is worthwhile without a risk. One of my favorite speakers from the Amway business during my time in that experience were Brad and Greg Duncan. And I believe that this was Greg who shared that the greatest risk in life is to risk nothing. And in Denzel's speech, he talked about how nothing great is found in playing small. And one of my students talked about the idea of having a safety net. And what are we being safe from? Jim Carrey shared the example how his dad could have been an amazing comedian. However, he decided to, quote unquote, play it safe and got an accounting job And his dad lost the job anyways. He lost the accounting position, and their family really struggled. So Jim shared that what he learned from that situation is you can fail at doing what you don't want to do. So you might as well go out and go big and fail at what you do want to do. And guess what? If we're living in our purpose, life is going to be on our side. And yes, we're going to have failures along the way. We are going to have first attempt in learning. Failure, first attempt in learning. We are going to fail along the way. However, in the end, we're going to provide service for many and we're going to prosper because of that. Because your compensation is based on the amount of service you provide to the world. And again, that's why the CEO of Nike makes more money than a nurse does right now. A nurse who's out here battling, fighting against what has become a world pandemic. And the CEO of Nike makes more than her or him. Is that fair? Biblically, I suppose so, based on the idea that our compensation is related to the amount of service that we give, in terms of the amount of people that we serve. So interesting. Now, life is not about money. Because if that woman or man is living in their purpose, and that's their gift, and that is the journey of their life, that's beautiful. As long as we're living what we actually want to be doing, that's success to me. Is living our fullest potential in what we want to be doing. Earl Nightingale shares that success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal. Success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal. Continually progressing towards our purpose on life. What I definitely don't want to do is be on my deathbed and have regrets. I believe the author's name is Leo Tolstoy. And he wrote a book called The Death of Ivan Illich. And it's a story of a judge who has all the accolades, all the yes, your honors, everything that you would think that you'd want out of life. However, he actually hated his life, blamed his wife for it, disliked everything. And on his deathbed, he says, holding his wife's hand, what if my whole life was wrong? And unfortunately, many people, because they care about what others think about them, end up in that similar position. And I don't want that to happen to any of us. I want us to live in a world where we know that we lived our fullest purpose. I love all of you. I wish you a beautiful, peaceful, relaxing, energizing, strengthening, and faith-filled evening. The light in me does see the light in you. Much love as always. Peace.